Okay, runt does look like a verb. And I think this is nominative, and this is ablative. Okay, so there were in all 2 routes. So they're talking about trying to figure out which route they're going to take. There were in all 2 routes. Okay, then we got a relative clause of characteristic describing the type of routes. Okay, and this the antecedent is here. So sometimes Caesar, like right here, he repeats the antecedent inside the relative clause. Okay, but you don't have to say journeys twice if you don't want to. But you can. Okay, so we got by which paths, or by which journeys, they were able to exit from home. Now guess what they're going to do? They're going to describe the routes to us. I did. Here's his route number 1. Okay, 1 is accusative. Where did it go? It disappeared on me. I don't know what I just did. Okay, 1 through the Sequani. Okay, and then these 2 adjectives describe the route. I don't want you to think that Sequani were difficult. Okay, so 1 through the Sequani, narrow and difficult. Between Mount Ura and the Rhone River. Okay, and then this sucker is my nominative. So we got in which, that's the qua. Or by which way is what it says. By which way wagons one by one scarcely would be led. What does that mean? Yeah, has anybody ever been down the Grand Canyon on a mule? No? Can't say that you have? That's kind of what it makes me think about. Like, you don't go like, a stampede down into the bottom of the Grand Canyon on your mule. You could. You would probably die. What?
An ostrich.
And on an ostrich. Llama.
No, I feel like ostriches run really
One
fast.
by one, scarcely were able to be carried.
I feel like they run really fast.
To be led. Sorry, scarcely were being led.
So what I'm hearing is wagons are the same thing as donkeys.
Which are lesser than ostriches.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay, then we got moreover, the highest mountain was hanging over it.
Is Austin moreover?
Yep.
That's what was in the quiz.
I said however else.
I don't even know what I said.
That's. It could be, however.
I just went with it.
Wait, sorry, repeat that moreover the what?
Moreover, the highest mountain was hanging over.
Symbol for those just little words that are stuck at the beginning of clauses.
Mons.
Like that.
That means mountain.
We could do like
We could
that
do a
city
song.
word and like a bunch of
Yeah.
that.
The adverbs, you can't remember what they mean.
Yes.
Yep. That all look the
Like
same
quad,
and they
too.
basically mean the same.
Like you
thing.
wrote
They're
adverb, but we should have
They're all
like,
between like 3 and 6 letters and
we could draw a line through it.
You should just have like
get rid of it.
random quizzes. Okay, so that very few men, that's this one, were able to prevent them easily. So in other words, what they're saying is, you might be only able to go down one wagon at a time, and there might be this mountain hanging over you to make it like a difficult way to pass, but it would be safer because you'd have some cover, you know, and the enemy at least wouldn't be able to attack you with all their forces because you'd kind of be protected by the mountain and the fact that they couldn't see a large gathering of Helvetii waiting to be attacked.
What's for hockey?
Few men.
What's it on for?
It's a substantive adjective.
It just sounds fun for hockey.
Like paucity is the English word for it. Okay. The second one. Okay. The second one. Through our province. Dun-na-na-na. Okay, this is an ablative degree of difference. Remember that from Latin 2? Okay, so you got more easily, this comparative adverb right here. Okay, and then you ask yourself, how much more easily? And then you get molto, much more easily. Okay, so we got the other, through our province, and much more easily unimpeded, or much more easily expeditious. Okay, then we got this pleonasm because between the borders of the Helvetians and the Allobroges, who recently were peaceful. The Rhone flows and it, meaning the river, is crossed by a shallow or by a ford in some places. Crossed by a, like it's able to be crossed, it is crossed by a shallow place in some places.
Wait, so none is oh, because it means not none. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so the note says the Rhone at this point formed the boundary of the Roman province. The Helvetii could stay on the north bank and take the narrow road with the permission of the Sequanii, or cross the south bank and go around 50 miles through the province. So which one will they do?
How would the Romans feel about, Helvetians marching through their province?
How would the Romans feel about the Helvetians marching through their province?
They're not gonna be happy.
Well, we'll have to find out tomorrow.